Lecture on the policy-making process. Introduction. Today, we will explore the policy-making process. Understanding this process is essential for grasping how policies are developed, implemented, and evaluated in a society, including our context in Zambia. The five-stage model of the policy process. The policy-making process is not a linear series of steps, but can be understood through a commonly used five-stage model. 1. Agenda setting. Overview. Agenda setting is the first stage where a problem is recognized by policy actors and various solutions are proposed. Example, gender activists may pressure the government to criminalize early marriage. They would approach relevant political figures, such as a member of parliament, MP, or the Minister of Gender, to place this issue on the agenda. Process. The activists present their demands, and government technocrats evaluate the case for inclusion in the policy agenda. 2. Policy formulation. Overview. In this stage, specific policy options are developed within the government. Key activities. Narrowing down feasible options. Formulating alternative policies to address the identified problem. Example, in the case of child marriage, the court might consider prohibiting it or increasing the sentence for offenders from 10 to 15 years. 3. Policy adoption. Overview. This stage involves decision-making, where the government adopts a particular course of action. Key aspects. Policies are adopted with support or consensus among policy actors. Decision-making procedures typically include establishing goals, exploring alternatives, and predicting consequences. Example, a majority decision might be reached to increase the sentence for child sexual abuse or to adjust holidays for investors from 5 years to 2. 4. Policy implementation. Overview. During this stage, the government puts the adopted policy into effect. Key activities. Mobilizing financial and human resources for implementation. Ensuring compliance with the new policy. Example, if a law banning charcoal is enacted, implementation activities may include hiring staff to enforce the ban. Agencies like NAPSA may have inspectorate departments to ensure compliance with statutory contributions. Additionally, the delivery of services, such as school supplies under a free education policy or maternal health services, must align with the values of the affected groups. 5. Evaluation/assessment. Overview. This final stage involves monitoring the results of the policy and assessing its effectiveness. Key activities. Evaluating whether the policy has achieved its stated objectives. Identifying barriers to success and potential adjustments. Process. An evaluation is an objective and systematic examination of the effects of policies and public programs. This assessment informs responsible agencies about outcomes, including issues like formulation inadequacies, funding shortages, or insufficient training for implementers. Conclusion. In conclusion, the policy-making process consists of interconnected stages that require collaboration among various actors. Understanding these stages helps us analyze how policies are created, implemented, and evaluated in Zambia and beyond.